Welcome back to The Rhode Show. This morning in The Buzz. You know what they say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say. I still believe it. But you know what? For a lot of people, it's actually the worst meal of the day. Nutrition-wise, anyway, researchers at Temple University studied the breakfast habits of kids. And they found some pretty interestingly horrible results. 20% skipped breakfast altogether. 25% had 2 or more breakfasts. 59% of kids have breakfast at home, usually cereal and milk. 31% get the breakfast at school. Perhaps the most interesting, 18% of kids say they grab something at a corner store on their way to school, usually chips, candy, or soda. Experts say the findings indicate that you should really encourage your families to eat at home in the morning, because chances are it will be slightly healthier than chips and soda, I would imagine.
Now you have kids. What do your kids do in terms of, because I know sometimes in the morning when you're rushing off to school, it can be, you know, sometimes it is kind of a grab and go, but maybe it's something like a breakfast bar.
Yeah, I know. When I'm home though, I tend
you must know what they do, what they eat.
When I'm home, I definitely help out with making like a nice pancake or eggs or whatever kind of breakfast, but normally it's cereal, toast, juice, you know, whatever. Which is fine.
That's healthier than a bag of chips and a soda.
I mean, who eats that? And you feel disgusting if you ate that way.
It starts really at home with parents and whoever you're living with, and you know, your guardians, your older brothers or sisters, whatever. You gotta start the day off right. I can't leave the house without eating breakfast, no matter what. Even like in the morning, even the cuckoo hour we get up every day.
Right.
In fact, Danielle called me the other day. It was 3:30 in the morning. I'm sitting at the breakfast bar in the kitchen eating, and the phone starts ringing. Hello?
I'm like, what? You haven't left yet?
No. You haven't left work? No, I'm eating breakfast. Oh, okay.
Bye.
Well, but I eat breakfast every morning.
I eat too.
25. Boom. Big bowl of cereal. Some sort of
I think
something cereal.
Yeah, I think over the years too, I've always been one to eat breakfast, but I've been really like a firm believer that starting your day off with breakfast is huge benefits. Even just, you know, jump starting your metabolism and just feeling more energized and more awake in the morning. Even if it is something like maybe a small bowl of cereal, or like I said, grabbing like a breakfast bar, just something to start that off, because I know when people skip breakfast, they're lethargic.
I can't do it.
And they just can't do anything.
You guys
wouldn't
have
be able
seen me
to.
shaking in the morning sometimes. Like, that's why I literally have to have 2 breakfasts. I could eat all morning long.
You do?
I kind of do. I graze and snack all morning long, because that's like my, I don't know, my weak time of the day. I got to eat.
Well, I used to, and my parents who will probably watch right now will get a chuck out of this. Not only did I eat breakfast in the morning, I'd eat breakfast at night every night too.
Love it.
I would
I
literally,
love breakfast at
I
night.
would have 4 out of the 5 nights of the week as you know, elementary school, teenage years, whatever. I would always have a bowl of cereal every night before I went to bed. Even if I ate dinner, say at 6, I'd have a bowl of cereal at 8. But just. And it became like a running joke, like, oh, time for the bowl of cereal every night before I went to bed.
That's what I love about breakfast food. You can't do that with any other food, but breakfast can be eaten at any time of the day. I've made eggs sometimes, like in the afternoon, something like that. You know, just it depends on what you're in the mood for.
How about back when I was, you know, a partier?
Oh, breakfast at the morning after a night out?
Not even the morning after, while you're still awake.
Oh, at 2
like
in the morning.
2 in the morning? That's the best breakfast, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The bacon, bacon on anything.
The line out the door after the bar would close, you'd go to the restaurant and you'd have, like, you know, over easy, a big pile of corned beef hash, you know, 4 slices of bacon. You'd feel your heart like slow down while you're eating it. But it was
you loved every minute of it.
I am so with you, and it helped. Let's face it, it helped
the next
to
day?
eat like that.
Just load up on the grease.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we all agree that breakfast is very important, whether you're out partying, whether you have children, whether it's morning, noon, or night.
Just don't do chips and soda for breakfast, for real.
I wonder what Courtney has for breakfast every morning. Are you a breakfast kind of girl?
I love breakfast. We have brupper at my house. If you guys heard it, it's breakfast and supper. We'll do that, you know, every other week and do the whole shebang, home fries, eggs. It's pretty great. I do eat oatmeal every morning, and folks here, they all unanimously have coffee in the morning, but some are actually eating too. So let's start on the live blog. This one's from Slop, and she said, thankfully many schools provide a free breakfast program available to all students, providing cereal, milk, and fruit to students who very often leave for school without breakfast. Tripp said, I need breakfast in the morning, specifically coffee. I stop at Dunkin' Donuts each morning and have a large hot coffee and a plain bagel with cream cheese. I guess you're not sick of that yet, but that's all right. Here's the poll right underneath the live blog. They're laughing at me. I apologize. What are your breakfast habits? A, I eat whatever's left over in the fridge. B, I make a hearty breakfast every day. C, I usually skip it. Or D, I buy breakfast on the go. Lots of comments on our Facebook page, and Carmen was the first to leave a comment. She said breakfast every day and a hot breakfast most of the time. Kat says her son eats at home, her daughter eats at school, and she eats whenever she feels like it. And Diana says she likes her kids to eat breakfast every morning before going to school. And she does say if they get up early enough, they can have their choice of whatever they like. And that would be the key, I'm sure. We will have those poll results to see what you all are eating this morning at the end of the show. We're going to head into the kitchen where we're not serving breakfast, but will be lunch for most of us. Danielle, what's going on?